7 Worst Places to Avoid in Argentina. Argentina is a land of incredible diversity, from the towering Andes to the vibrant tango culture of Buenos Aires. It's a country that draws millions of travelers each year, eager to explore its stunning landscapes, rich history, and lively cities. But like any destination, Argentina has places that are best approached with caution or avoided altogether. From crime-ridden neighborhoods to eerie abandoned sites, here are 7 places in Argentina you might want to think twice about visiting. Stay tuned until the end to learn about a location that shocked even the locals. While Buenos Aires is celebrated for its charming barrios like Palermo and San Telmo, Villa Lugano presents a stark contrast. Known for its high crime rates, especially after dark, this neighborhood has become infamous for theft and other petty crimes. For tourists unfamiliar with the area, the lack of tourist-friendly infrastructure and police presence can make it an uncomfortable, if not dangerous, experience. If you're visiting Buenos Aires, it's better to stick to well-known and safer neighborhoods like Recoleta, where historical landmarks and vibrant culture come together in a secure environment. Barrio 31, or Villa 31, is one of Buenos Aires' most notorious slums. While it has a fascinating history rooted in the city's urban development struggles, the area is often associated with poverty, poor living conditions, and a reputation for danger. Tourists unfamiliar with the local dynamics may find themselves at risk without proper guidance or local knowledge. Though Villa 31 is undergoing significant redevelopment efforts, it's still not a place recommended for casual exploration. If you're curious about Buenos Aires' diverse neighborhoods, focus on areas where safety and accessibility are better ensured. Located on the outskirts of Buenos Aires, Ciudad Oculta, often referred to as the Hidden City, is an area historically marginalized by society. This neighborhood is known for its social and economic challenges, with gang activity being a significant concern. For travelers, venturing into Ciudad Oculta without local knowledge or guidance can pose serious risks. Petty theft and more dangerous encounters are not uncommon, making it one of the areas that is better left off a tourist's itinerary. While the neighborhood has a strong sense of community and a unique cultural vibe, it's important to be aware of the risks. If you're determined to learn more about this area, it's advisable to go with someone who knows the place well, or better yet, explore safer tourist destinations that provide a glimpse of Argentina's urban culture without the dangers. San Miguel de Tucumán is a charming city located in the northwest, but like many large urban areas, it faces its own challenges. Safety concerns have been rising, particularly at night, as petty crime has become more prevalent. Pickpocketing and street theft are common in certain areas, especially around popular tourist spots. While the city itself is home to beautiful colonial architecture and historical sites, travelers should exercise caution after dark and avoid less populated areas. For a safer experience in Tucumán, consider visiting attractions like the historic Casa de Tucumán or the lush gardens of Parque Nina de Julio, both of which are generally safe for tourists. Be cautious when venturing beyond the main attractions, especially if you're unfamiliar with the area. In the northern province of Jujuy, there's an eerie abandoned train graveyard that attracts the curious and the brave. Known for its haunting atmosphere and decaying locomotives, the train graveyard is a photographer's paradise, but it's also a hazardous sight. The trains themselves are in a state of disrepair, with rusted metal and broken infrastructure that could easily cause injury. Furthermore, the remote location leaves it vulnerable to petty crime, making it a risky stop if you're traveling alone or without a guide. If you decide to visit, make sure to wear sturdy footwear, stay cautious of your surroundings, and avoid wandering too far from the main area. The isolation of the site can also pose a risk, If you get into trouble and need help, always visit with a group. Ensure you have a local guide. The Quebrada de Humahuaca, a stunning valley in the north, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site famous for its striking landscapes and ancient ruins. While the area is undoubtedly beautiful, it poses significant risks to hikers and trekkers. Many of the trails in this region are unmarked, making it easy to get lost, especially for those who are unprepared. The high-altitude environment and rugged terrain can also be tough for those without proper hiking experience. Travelers should be aware of the risks of dehydration and altitude sickness, which can affect those unfamiliar with the conditions. If you're planning to hike here, ensure you carry plenty of water, wear proper hiking boots, and make sure someone knows your route. It's also wise to go with a local guide who can navigate the trails and ensure your safety. If you're new to hiking, consider exploring other safer areas nearby, like the town of Purmamarca, with its famous Hill of Seven Colors. Epecuen, a ghost town in Argentina, offers one of the most surreal and haunting experiences you can find. Once a thriving tourist destination in the 1980s, the town was submerged underwater for nearly 2 decades due to the flooding of the nearby lake. When the water finally receded, the remnants of Epecuen were revealed, an eerie, abandoned landscape of half-submerged houses, crumbling walls, and twisted metal. The city's haunting beauty draws photographers and adventurers from around the world, eager to capture its surreal, post-apocalyptic atmosphere. However, despite its undeniable allure, Epecuen is not a place for the faint of heart. The town is largely unmaintained, and wandering through its desolate streets can be dangerous. The decaying infrastructure poses serious risks. Cracked floors, unstable walls, and rusted debris scattered throughout. With limited signage or safety precautions, it's easy to get hurt if you're not careful. Beyond the physical risks, the town's ghostly vibe can also be unsettling. Many visitors report a sense of isolation and an eerie, almost oppressive feeling as they walk through the ruins. While this may appeal to some travelers looking for an offbeat experience, it's important to recognize the emotional toll such a visit can have. For your own safety, it's best to visit Epecuen with a local guide who knows the area well. If you're a solo traveler seeking the haunting beauty of the place, be sure to take extreme caution and respect the abandoned structures. If you've enjoyed learning about these surreal and dangerous spots in Argentina, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more travel tips, hidden gems, and safety advice on destinations around the world. Let us know in the comments. Have you visited any of these places, or are there others you'd recommend travelers avoid?